Hey, it's Filet, and you're watching Filet TV, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm a cinematographer, just a dude with a camera. All right, this is part 14 of my brilliant light purple MEYERS MANX DUNE buggy. We just took it out for a little test drive, a little shakedown cruise. Got a little list of things we've got to fix. So if this is something you're interested in, let's get started. All right, like I said, we took it on a shakedown cruise that ran really good, stopped pretty good, but the front brakes just weren't doing the job. So I got in here, got it all adjusted, and I went to bleed it again, and I could not get any fluid coming out of the front reservoirs. I mean, out of the front wheel cylinders. As you can see, I got a big mess going on. All right, so I bled profusely, and the backs were perfect, and the front's not so much. So I pulled the master cylinder out, which is somewhere over here. I pulled the master cylinder out, which was brand new. You can see I painted it. And the fronts just did not pump at all. There was no problem at all with the rears, but the fronts, no luck. On the vise, we primed it, bench bled it, nothing. So I had to go rob this one, which is also brand new, out of my 67 CalBug project. Put the reservoir on it, and now we're getting ready to get it installed so we can bleed the front brakes out. We also had an issue with the speedometer was not working. I pulled it apart, and somewhere down here you'll see there's the broken piece of the, broken piece of the speedometer. Winds up, speedometer completely seized, took it apart, couldn't do anything about it. And so we had to use this one instead, which seems to work nicely. So, like I said, we're gonna get in here and get things buttoned up. I went as far as pulling the rubber brake lines, trying to suction some of that fluid for the front part of the reservoir, but like I said, no luck. All right, so we're just gonna jump in here and get this master cylinder changed out. All right, took a little doing, but I got the master cylinder in place, and now I just gotta get in here and hook up all my brake lines. And let's see if we can run through this system and get it all bled out again. All right, sit tight. All right, here we go. New master cylinders in. Fluids in. Lines are all bled. And I see I have a ground cable there that came undone, so I gotta put a new connector on that. Still waiting on the speedometer cable, and then we'll get this all buttoned up and take it around the block again. One of the other tasks I had noticed that I forgot was to drill out this hole here, just to put a nut in there that stops the top from kind of rattling. Not much support. You really don't need any more than just one screw, because that's all they're going to do is just help the vibration on this. I'm not going to be carrying any weight back there. All right, this side's done. Still waiting on the speedometer cable, which will be here today. And we'll get the other end of this buttoned up. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll take another drive.